What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about the Midsummer Cram School event. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in ROX? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone Phone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone Phone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone Phone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone Phone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone Phone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone Phone. So if you want to try out UgPhone Phone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone Phone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. For players that are new to the game, you might think that this is a new event from ROX. However, this is actually a yearly event from the game. The only thing that changes in this event are the cosmetic rewards. But for the sake of the players that are new to the game, let me explain what this event is all about. So when we open the Midsummer Cram School event, there are 3 tabs that are available to the players. The first 2 tabs are the missions or quests that you need to accomplish in order to get the event points. The first tab, which is called the Daily Practice, is basically your daily missions or quests. These missions will refresh on a daily basis up until the event ends. So make sure to accomplish these missions daily to maximize the event points. The missions are also very easy and straightforward, as these are part of your day-to-day activities. From hunting MVP and mini monsters, to consuming your Odin's blessing and stamina, and doing life skills like mining, gathering, fishing, and so on. Now, the 11th mission is the challenging part of the daily quest, as you need to spend 20k crystals in the exchange center. This mission will also give you the other currency for the event, which is the knowledge points. So basically, there are 2 currencies in the event that you can get from the missions. The blue one is the extracurricular points and the yellow one is the knowledge points. The blue event points are the easier points to get, while the yellow event points are the more challenging one to obtain. So now, let's go to the second tab, which is the scores. In the scores tab, these are another set of missions that you need to accomplish in order to gain more event points.
Nice.
The main difference between the daily and scores tab is that in this tab, the missions are accumulative, meaning once you complete a task, it will be refreshed automatically and you need to do that task again at a higher frequency.
Are you kidding me?
Let's take the sign-in task as an example. Once you complete the first one, which is to sign in the game 1 time, it will then change to sign into the game 3 times.
Correct.
So this will continue until you reach the maximum number of times that you need to do this task again. The missions in this tab are fairly easy and straightforward as well, except for the missions where the rewards are the knowledge points, because this is where the paywall starts to happen in this event.
What?
At the bottom of the scores tab, the 18th and the 19th missions are the top-up quest. And unfortunately, these are the missions that will give the players a huge chunk of the knowledge points.
Emotional, damn it!
So for those who are wondering if this event is good for free-to-play, I would still say yes if your target in the event are the progression materials.
Yes!
However, if you are aiming to get the cosmetics, specifically the costume, you need to accomplish these pay-to-win missions in the event.
No! No!
Let's now move on to the third tab, which is the after-class supplies. This is basically the event store where you can exchange your points for progression materials and costumes. So as you can see, the blue event points can be used to redeem the progression materials in the game. The only exception to this, which I really like, is that you can use the blue event points to get the event backpack.
Thank you.
The yellow event points, which are harder to get, are used to get the costume and headgear for this event. So now, let's do a quick computation on how much blue and yellow points you can get without topping up in the game.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
The daily missions will run for a total of 12 days. So the sign-in mission will be 5 multiplied by 12 days, which is equal to 60 blue points. The consumption of Odin's Blessing and Stamina and the MVP and mini hunts are 15 points each. So 15 blue points multiplied by 4 missions, which is equal to 60 blue points. Then from 60 blue points, multiply it to 12 days. This will be equal to 720 blue points. The life skill missions are 10 points each. So 10 multiplied by 5 missions, this will be equal to 50 blue points. And then 50 multiplied by 12 days, this will equal to 600 blue points. For the 11th mission, which gives you the yellow points, so this will be 15 multiplied by 12 days, this is equal to 180 yellow points. Now, let's move on to the scores tab and check how much yellow points we can get without topping up in the game. So obviously, if you are an F2P, the only mission that you can do here is the 17th mission, as you only need to do the crystal transactions in the exchange center. Now, if we will base this with the number of points that you can get from last year's event, here is the breakdown for this quest. You need to complete 5 crystal transactions for this quest. The first one is 150k, then 450k, 750k, 1,050k, and the final one is 1.5 million crystals. The points that you can get for each iteration are 5, 7, 10, 12, and 15 respectively.
Emotional, damn it!
The total yellow points that you can get is 49 points. So if you add that up with the yellow points from the daily tab, you will get a total of 229 yellow points.
Uncle Roger sad now.
So if we check the event store, you can only get either the costume, which will cost you 225 yellow points, or the headgear, which will cost you 135 yellow points.
This is so ridiculous.
But you cannot get both without tapping up in the game.
God, please, no!
Now that is quite unfortunate, I know. But this event has already been in the game since the start of ROX, and there has always been a paywall in this event. So for the players who are aiming to get the whole cosmetic set, just know that you need to spend real money in the game to do so.
Come on, man.
For me personally, I'm okay with the backpack and costume for this event. My priorities here are the progression materials, especially since I'm an F2P. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this event? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.